Hey, you want to go see an epic new war movie with a drama and romance in it? It's called The Promise. Literally the worst title I've ever heard for this type of movie. The Promise, which is the worst title this movie could possibly ever have. What is even The Promise? It's so stupid. Anyways, I'm sorry to start off with that. I really just hate this title. The Promise, though, is directed by Terry George, who's written some good movies, Hotel Rwanda, and it stars Christian Bale and Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac's the lead here, and then they have a love triangle with some chick. And, I forgot her name. And the movie, okay, it's about the last days of the Ottoman Empire, right? And it's like World War I time here. And Oscar Isaac, who you would know from many, Inside Llewyn Davis, he's in the new Star Wars. Poe from the new Star Wars, right? You know who are on the same page? Okay, Poe. So Oscar Isaac, the guy from Ex Machina, he is he lives in this little village and he wants to be a doctor, right? So he goes away to this, no, here we go. Sorry, I'm gonna go back. So Oscar Isaac, he has a little town, right? He's trying to be a doctor. He has to go away, and he doesn't have the money. So now he's gonna make a promise to this chick to marry her. So he gets a dowry. So he gets some money to go away to college. So he goes away to college. He's doing some medical stuff, right? And then bada bing, bada boom, World War I breaks out type of stuff, and then now there's like a war. So now then he meets this other chick, and then her husband is Christian Bale, and then now there's a whole love triangle, and it's an epic drama, love, romance, war movie thing. This movie is a lot of stuff, okay? And it's a lot of things, and I saw a trailer for this, and I was like, okay, Christian Bale, Oscar Isaac, all right, hey, it looks okay. And I don't really know anything about this era. I don't really know anything about this time period, except for like the American side of World War I and all this stuff. I don't know about the Ottoman Empire and this history. I feel like history buffs would like this movie a lot more because they'd be like, oh, yes, of course. I don't know that, though. So there was a lot of spots in this movie where I was a little bit blind. I was like, okay, hey, go along with whatever they're telling me. But there's a lot of that. There's like a lot of history that I'm like, it bogs down the movie a little bit, and it gets a little, not confusing, but it's like it's all over the place, and it's like it's hard to follow sometimes. So there's all that, and then there's a lot of romance with the whole thing, and then there's some comedy, and not much comedy, but like, there's some little laughs, and then there's some deep, like, really drama-filled things. The movie is a mixed bag, is what I'm trying to say, and I think it's a very well-made movie with some fantastic acting. Christian Bale is fantastic, as always. Oscar Isaac is the lead here, like I said. He is a leading man. He's great. He does fantastic in this movie, really great performance. Everybody in this movie did a great job. That's the best part about this movie is the acting and like their performances and the way that they portray the emotion, and people die and it's very sad. You feel for them. And, the whole love triangle thing aspect of it, you believe it, and it's like, okay, well, you're really into it, and you want to see what's going to happen, and, you like both sides, and you're like, oh, man, this is like a conundrum here. So that was compelling, but like I said, the movie is just kind of, it's a long movie, for one. It's a long ride you're in here for here, and it just kind of plots along. It has a lot of stuff going on, a lot of different things change throughout it, and then the tone is kind of all over the place because it goes from a war movie to a romance to this type of movie, and then now he's like doing this, and it's all over, and I feel like it's trying to tell the story that I'm not sure if it's based on an exact true story or at least just the events around it, but it's a very compelling story, and it's engaging, but it's all over the place, and it's a little bit boring sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little bit boring. I checked my watch a few times, about an hour away, and I was like, still an hour left of this movie because it's like 2.5 hours. And I swear, halfway through the movie, I was like, oh wow, this is wrapping up. Okay, it felt a little bit long, but all right, it looks like a nice ending spot. Oh, there's still another hour and a half. And it felt long at that point. So yeah, the movie, it's a cool story. It has some great acting. It looks beautiful, very well directed. But I feel like there's a lot of it that could have been cut out to make it a little bit tighter of a story, a little bit easier to follow along with, and yeah. But overall, honestly, I think it's a good one. act like I hated this movie. I didn't. I thought it was a good movie because it was so well made. But that's the thing that I'm like, I don't really ever want to watch this again. But I'm glad I saw it because it was cool learning this history. But it was so long. But I still would recommend it though because of the great performances, and it was such a well-made movie that I think it is worth seeing. So if you check it out, let me know what you think. Let me know if maybe, you know, this was like in the middle of a lot of movies that I was seeing, so maybe I was just tired that day. But I don't know. I felt a little bit bored a lot of this movie, but I still think it's worth checking out. Very well made. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to go 3 out of 5 for The Promise, which the worst title. Let me explain to you why it's the worst title, because The Whole Promise has nothing to do with the movie. The Promise. It's like The Notebook. You find out at the end of The Notebook that, oh, he's reading The Notebook to her. That's why it's called The Notebook. This movie's called The Promise. Why? I don't know. He makes a stupid promise that's like, he's like, oh yeah, I made a promise at the beginning. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And then it has nothing to do with the story, and then by halfway through the movie, the promise, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't know. I really didn't like the title. I feel like it's like a cheesy little, it makes you think of like some stupid Lifetime movie. It doesn't represent the movie well. I don't care if it's based off of something that's called The Promise. Retitle it. Anyway. Woo! So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, you want to see more reviews from a guy like me, Tom Waterloo, then please like and share this video, leave a comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.